Hey folks, Micah McGee here. In today's video, we're going to be looking at crimson clover versus wheat. Not only for growing for corn, as you can see here, you can see the old corn stalks. We grew corn here. This crimson clover was not planted here by me this year. It was planted 2 years ago. This is seed that came, it re-sowed itself. Just like it's going to this year. You see all them red heads? That is all seeds. It's going to re-sow itself again this year. It's very exciting. Last year I went over the fact that this really produces nitrogen in the soil, which really helps your next crop, which for us is usually corn. But this year I also want to look at forage, because this year we are really feeding our pigs a lot of this stuff. So I thought, how good is it? So I looked it up. I am amazed that at this stage in the spring, crimson clover has a whopping 25% crude protein and it's 80% digestible. I just can't believe that. That's amazing. So that makes me really excited about having my pigs eating it right now. Let's go over to the wheat. I've got some red fife wheat growing over here, and it's a real old style wheat. It's not the genetically modified or anything like that. Let's go over and take a look at that and we'll talk about that. All right, here's my red fife wheat. This stuff was grown in Alberta, Canada, and my brother-in-law brought it down here and we ground a bunch and ate it for bread. But I wanted to grow some of my own just to see what would happen. So wheat is also very good for the ground, but it doesn't provide you a lot of nitrogen. It provides you a lot of humus, which is good and is necessary. But for forage, I'm looking it up. So I look it up for forage to see how it compares with the crimson clover, and I was also blown away again. What I looked up said that the spring wheat has between 20 to 30% crude protein. That's basically the same thing as the crimson clover. So I couldn't find the digestibility of it, but it seems like a pretty good deal. I did read that in the rich spring wheat that they have a problem sometimes with grass tetany and with a bloat, especially in cattle and maybe in sheep or something. I'm not sure about in pigs. It wasn't talking about pigs. So obviously I'm not grazing this wheat. I am growing it. I'm wanting to harvest some of it. I don't know if I'll be able to harvest all of it. I don't have a combine. But anyway, if you follow this channel, you will be seeing this when it's ripe, and we'll be doing some stuff with it. So that's what I found, wheat versus clover. And right here, if you pan around, you can see we have the clover growing here, and it's doing just fantastic. It's going to be not grazed. It's over here on the other side of the property. I don't have fencing over here, but it will be turned under, tilled in to the soil, and we will grow something there, but not until the seed is ripe. When the seed's ripe, the heads will be black. They won't be pretty and red anymore. One reason we grow stuff here like we do is for the deer. We're pretty big hunters. We really enjoy providing venison for the table. And so we plant this here for the deer to come and eat. We're not just out trying to kill all the deer. We want to actually, have a herd of deer, just like as if you was raising a herd of cattle. If you'll look over there, you'll see our deer blind where we hunt. It's right up there. My son David got a deer this year. It was standing right about here. And so it's pretty exciting. We actually had a great season. We got 9 deer off this place, almost all bucks. And when you're shooting bucks, you're not hurting your herd. You're just helping your herd. So that's another reason why we do what we do here. I guess one of my favorite things about crimson clover is the beauty of it. It's just absolutely beautiful, and it is an early crop. And I would say, if you're gonna graze it, don't expect it to last you a long season. It's a very short season. It is the first clover to bloom in the spring. It will go away pretty quick. So you need to graze it hard, get it eat up, because it's gonna go away anyway. If you're wanting long-term clover to feed throughout the summer, you need to choose some different clover, not this. So folks, that is my review on wheat versus clover. As you see, I have both. I'm not against either one of them. I just like to know what the difference is what the potential benefit of clover versus wheat for tillage or for feed, for pasture. We're really getting into pasturing this stuff. So we hope that you can find something here that you can use, you'll find useful for yourself, and hope that you have great success with it. But that's all we've got for you today. We hope you have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.